In just a couple weeks, women from throughout the Diocese of Springfield are invited to gather for the Catholic Women's Conference. Revived in this Jubilee Year of Hope, the day-long event will be an opportunity for prayer, fellowship, and spiritual enrichment. Carolee McGrath has all the details.
Joe Austin, the director of the Office of Missionary Discipleship, meets with Celeste Labby, the director of the Office of Faith Formation, to go over details for the upcoming Diocesan Women's Conference. They have been meeting weekly together and with their committee to bring back the conference after several years. The conference will be held at Bellamy Middle School on November 15th. Both the Women's Conference and the Men's Conference, which was held in early October, are Jubilee Year events.
So glad to be back. We just had the Diocesan Men's Conference a couple weeks ago. That was an amazing conference. And we're really excited for the Women's Conference. We've got a great lineup of speakers.
The Women's Conference will feature talks by Catholic author and blogger Mary Lenneberg, who wrote the book Be Brave in the Scared about the loss of her daughter, and Be Bold in the Broken. Dominican friar Father James Brent will also be speaking. He's a sought-after Catholic speaker and author. And Sister of Life, Sister Maristella, who is from Ludlow, will share her witness. She's a graduate of the Naval Academy and served as a gunnery officer on board a destroyer. The theme of the conference is Beloved. This graphic was designed by a diocesan youth ambassador who graduated last year, Ella Alderman Sturts.
We live in a very busy world. And women especially, not only do they have their own agendas, they also have their husbands' and their children's agendas as well. So an opportunity that a woman could take a day and just focus on faith herself with other women doing the exact same thing, that's what we need.
Psalm 33, shown here at a recent concert, will provide the music ministry. The conference includes lunch, Eucharistic adoration, confession, a closing Eucharistic procession, and Mass celebrated by Bishop Byrne.
And I do think that we're kind of at the beginning of a wave of people beginning to come back to the faith, beginning to consider something greater than themselves. And so with these conferences, they're not just gathering together, but they're also digging deeper, they're learning about their faith, and they're just realizing that it is possible to be Catholic in this world.
13 years ago, when my youngest son Joey was just 2 months old, I was part of the music ministry team at the Women's Conference, which was also held at Bellamy. This year, I'm privileged to be the MC. I'll tell you what, it's great to be back. And ladies, I think God is calling each of us to something very special.
And each of us has a calling, and within the genius of God's creation, He chose the world to be directed by those who are women, mothers, sisters, to all of us, and daughters. And so this is a celebration of a calling to holiness, but a calling to holiness in each our own way. And in this case, each in her own way, to celebrate the gift of the femininity of being a woman, and to recognize the role in creation that God has called women to in a very special way.
Promo discounts are available, so register today. And remember, God is calling each of us. Reporting for Reel to Reel in Springfield, I'm Carolee McGrath.
For more information and to register for the event, we have a link for you at diospringfield.org.